Alrighty, so today's gonna have to be a quiet stream. Today's gonna have to be a quiet stream because my sister is asleep in the other room. You know what? I'm gonna do this stream without video today. And blanket. What do we use this blanket? To lower the sound. Okay. Hopefully I don't get killed by something that I can't see. Alrighty. So this should be, I can probably speak a little bit louder. Alright. I'm under the blanket. I'm as close to the mic as I can get while having the majority. Oh, jeez, I wonder what fell. Who cares? It's probably fine. Alrighty. Alright, so where was I? That's not what I meant to do. Alrighty. Oh lord. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I might be about to die. Nah, I'm good. No bones. I wonder what I was going out to look for. Oh, I must have been on my way back because I have like way too much stone. I wonder what I was doing. Also, I can smell my computer under here. I don't think that's a good sign. Is this a fire hazard? Probably. So what did Minecraft change about, like, the distance stuff? Because I don't like it. Wait, I definitely was on my way back. Hmm. What should I do? I think I want to go ahead. I don't know. You know what? I have iron. I want to build a farm. Let's build a farm. What do we have? You got wheat seeds. Okay. Let's build a giant round wheat farm. That sounds fun. Been playing a lot of Stardew Valley lately. Just one of those things that like I'll just hit like a stride where like I don't want to do anything else. And like I could play Stardew on stream, but I'm not a good Stardew streamer. Uh, I'm also not a good solo streamer in general. It's something I'm working on. Anyways, today I had a relatively good day at work. I was able to leave. I was able to clock out on time and leave not too long after, which in food service and elder care, so you can imagine the two combined, can be kind of tough. I don't think I missed anything. I did have a migraine though, which was not good. Or maybe it was just a headache. I don't know. I didn't feel too good. Also, my stomach has been hurting the past 2 or 3 days. And that's weird. Like I don't have like this kind of like my stomach doesn't usually bother me this as badly as it has. And it's sorry, I just had to update the stream title. It felt more accurate. Oh, I need a new shovel. At first, when it started, I thought it might have been because I had some gluten. But I barely had any. I'm gluten intolerant. I think I've mentioned this like once recent, and that was even recent. So this isn't exactly a common knowledge, well-known gecko lore. I'm gluten intolerant. I've been off of gluten for about 15 years, and I've started experimenting with very low amounts of gluten. So, mostly things that are made with oats and like very trace amounts of flour. So like if I'm getting beef or something at work and there's a gravy, I'll eat a little bit, just a smidge of gravy. Because it's not that bad. Oh shit, was that my water bottle that fell? No, it wasn't. God, I wonder what fell and made that big sound. but it started like a few hours after I had the gravy. And it wasn't all that much, and like I've had like that amount or even more of gravy or other wheat products. Like I had a slice of meatloaf, and meatloaf is one of those things that's commonly made with breadcrumbs. And I didn't have a reaction to the meatloaf, but like my stomach started like kind of twisting and cramping. It honestly almost felt like a period cramp, but in the wrong spot. Oop. Which is weird, because my period had just ended. Basically, I don't understand how bodies work. Okay. Lost in what you think of me, and too confused to choose who I should be. So we're gonna grab that, and one thing we're also gonna grab is girlfriend, lonely in a big, big world. Mm. Alrighty, so we're gonna do that. Then I will try it on. You'll be walking out early, but the show must go on. Now I know that I'm wrong. I love how you're on that side when I cross the line. Oh, bruh. Oh, oh, big cave. We're gonna have to start putting some light in there. Why'd you feel like this to me? Michael differences. Quantum physics. My weakness brings me to existence. I wish it could be fun. The way you wish it could be different. Okay. Oh, that's right. I still gotta fill in the other buckets. Okay, hang on. I need to readjust the blanket. Okay. Okay. What do I need now? Infinite water source. Okay, I want to do a fountain. I do that, you stick that over here. Now, of course, you're gonna want to like alter some of the blocks sometimes. Oh dear lord. You're gonna want to adjust things to fit with your vibe. It's just cute to do it like this. So we're just gonna Did I do this one? Yes, I did all of them. Oh, right in the middle. Ooh, you can make dead leaves by smelting alive leaves. That's a nice touch. Just supposed to be open. Okay. I do need to find more I don't know. I need to find everything, really. Alrighty. Start of the chicken farm. Alrighty. A lot of iron. You know what I need? A railroad down. Or maybe just a path. Should I do railroad? I don't know. I'm thinking railroad. Okay. I can't see my face. Alrighty. Guys, we got a skeleton spawner. Okay, so I need to go to the nether soon and get um get soul sand. Okay, so I remember about how much I need. So I need about 4 out in every direction, right? Is it 4? Hmm. Yep. 4 out. Okay, so I guess we're building a skeleton spawner now. Okay, so we're gonna build a 1.0, and eventually we'll turn that into I'll turn it into like a drop, because I know how to make the drop versions now, but that's very much a later thing. Boom, boom. Set you out here, you out here. Sure. I'm also now trapped in here because I don't have a bed. Need to be over another one. Well, chasing bells and have themselves a new weekend. We take a risk? I think we try to go for it. Oh shoot. Alrighty, there we go. a man with his vet nose so stroke. Quite a psycho. Did you ever don't get over like chicks. I guess we'll have to make this a path. Here's where all the bones went. I mean, I should have expected that, but you know. That should be enough to get more progress done. Oh, I should probably make a not a flower pen. A sheep pen soon. Definitely remove my head. Oh, it's getting a little hot, so I'll pull up the blanket for a minute. Let my computer breathe. Boy, am I glad that computers don't give off carbon monoxide, because otherwise I would die. Let's see. What? There's gotta be something to talk about. Let's see. That is not how you spell that word. Ooh, I got something. So, chat, I have a question for you. That was a water bottle. Um, how do you manage your internet time? So, like, is there like something where you like, there's, like, say, a certain app that you're gonna spend too much time on? How do you keep yourself from spending all of your time on those kinds of apps? So for me, I use an app called ScreenZen to limit my TikTok time because that can just become a little bit consuming. Understatement of the century, of course. Um, but I often find that I guess we'll just have to use that. So I have screens in set up for TikTok on my phone. Excuse me. What that does is it limits the number of uses I have per day and the amount of time I have per uses. So I can open up TikTok 5 times a day for 10 minutes. That means that I have about 50 minutes that I can spend every day total without losing my streak, because there's a streak and I like streaks. Um, we go. That'll help. Chickens need to breed, but one of the secondary uses that I found for TikTok, for the TikTok like limit, is I can use it to, pardon me, I can use it to calculate time on my breaks. So I can kind of say, okay, okay, so I need to pull it down just a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's the wrong button. But so I use about 10 minutes of my TikTok time on my 15-minute break. Oh, that leaves me about 5 minutes that I can spend doing things like catching up on Discord messages. And then I use generally 2 more chunks of time for my lunch break. And that helps me keep track of, like, okay, where am I? Like, because if I have, like, when the notification pops up to say, hey, it's been 10 minutes, I like am aware, like, okay, so it's been like this long. I have 10 more minutes. Well, not 10 more minutes usually, because I tend to take like 25 minutes for my lunch breaks, just because, like, I'm very nervous about making sure I get back to work on time. So generally that's like, okay, I have about 15-ish minutes left. And that means that if there's something that I want to check later when I get home on TikTok, I can just like, I do have time without risking my streak. But the problem with that is that I have ended up um, frequently ended up scrolling on the worst version of TikTok, which is YouTube Shorts. I just end up just staring at the screen and scrolling way later than I mean to, because I just can't, like, make myself move, which those of y'all with ADHD and autism know what I'm talking about. Unless you're one of the lucky ones. Uh, so I do need to figure out what I can do about YouTube Shorts. Uh, I may just have to use willpower alone on that one, which sucks because I generally do better with an external tool. Also, I don't know if y'all have ever listened to Behind the Bastards. I'm sure you've heard of it. Very, very popular podcast. But I've started getting into it lately. And for those of you who don't know, they just finished up a series, a four-parter, in fact, on Adolf Eichmann. And good lord, it is. It's terrifying in a sense to kind of see, like, how things have happened before and realize, oh, things are happening again. Uh, but also it's kind of helpful to be like, oh, so I'm not just crazy. I am indeed seeing an actual pattern. But what I'm seeing is real. It is here. And that is as terrifying as what it means is, because it is terrifying. It would be nicer to be able to say, you know what, I'm just living in delusions or something. Not delusions. Because generally delusions are more, honestly, much larger than, I'm watching society collapse. It's all more personal. I guess that wouldn't be larger. It's much smaller typically. Um, but larger of the individual. Smaller of the world, larger of the individual. It's also hard to realize, oh, that, because, like, it took, I don't know. I'm just in a rough spot with politics, because it's like, geez Louise. And before you say something dramatic, yes, of course, everything always comes back to politics. The personal is political, but, mhm. So we have this done. What shall we do now? What about sugarcane? I want to bring my sugarcane farm up here. Where should I put it? Because I want to have like big sugarcane farm. I don't know. You know what? We'll do that later. Hmm. Don't go into the ocean. You know what? I want to do it the other way. Okay, keep digging down. I am losing my ability to speak. What I want to do here is either a farm, large underground farm, or sugarcane. I might go with sugarcane. And my words are slurring, so that is a sign that it's time to go. Alright. We will raid. Is Dave still alive? Okay. Oh, Dave's not alive. Alright. And then we're just gonna end it here. If Dave was alive, that'd be one thing. Alrighty. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for a bit. I will be back tomorrow because there may or may not be something going on. Well, actually, it is tomorrow. I'll be back around like 7 p.m. Right? Let me check. No, I'll be back at 3 p.m. Alrighty.